I'm Trish McCannon, and thanks for joining us for another exciting installment of Galactic Awakening. This is a series of short YouTube videos that I'm doing really that are very condensed snippets of a very long 27-hour presentation that I taught on Galactic Awakening because, in fact, as we know, it's a very big subject. And so we've talked about UFOs, we've talked about the science behind it and the processions of the ages, and we've talked about the Indigo Kids and about prophecy. And this little installment is on Lightcodes of Ascension. I am planning to actually offer a whole series of webinars on this. For anyone who's interested, feel free to call me or contact me or email me, and you can get on my newsletter and I'll let you know when they're going to happen. But let's talk for now about the nature of light. The ancient wisdom keepers, and most of you know I'm a great student of the mysteries and also a teacher of the great spiritual mysteries. These masters and sages of the past talk about the fact that the three purest ways that we can know the divine are love first, sound second, in the beginning was the word, and light third. So in essence, everything we see, everything we don't see, visible and invisible universes, is made of the adamantium particles of love, which is why the power of love brings things to us and heals things, because it means that we're working in a vibrational alignment with the very atoms of the universe. That's why when we're out of sorts, we can create great destruction. But when we come back into alignment with our higher selves, we actually can begin to manifest and create great things in our lives. The power of sound, many people are discovering with cymatics today, which was, of course, rediscovered by Hans Jenny in the 1940s, around the time of Hitler, that was the vibrational underpinnings or tones behind all the creational shapes. He discovered, for example, if you vibrated the sound Om out loud with a flat plate of sand or loose file fillings, the sand began to move into a circular, an image of a circle with a dot at the center. Well, interestingly enough, this is the actual symbol that the ancient mystery schools used for the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end of all things. It also represented the sun. Today, scientists use it as an image for the singularity, the one point in the middle where everything's compressed, and then the outside circle they call the event horizon, which is basically everything that was created after the Big Bang. So very interesting. Similarities we're discovering between recent discoveries in science and what the ancient philosophers and mystics of the past have told us. Now, when we come to light, it becomes even more interesting. We all know that when we look at a rainbow, that there's 7 basic vibrational bands or colors that we can see from this dimensional level. And those are actually the colors of the chakras. Red at the very bottom, then orange right around the way below the belly button. At the belly button, there's yellow, which is the 3rd color of the chakra. Then the heart is green with actually pink in the center. The throat is blue, the third eye is indigo blue, and then the crown is violet and white, both of these colors. These are the main colors of the energy bodies that surround the physical human. These points that are aligned with the spine and also roughly aligned with the 7 points of the endocrine system are what the ancients called chakras. Chakras are the great wheels. And in truth, it's where our spirits snap into matter. Our spirits have to come in and be in our body in some way, shape, or form. So the breath is the mechanism through which the Holy Spirit or the Spirit of God or the prana or the chi, whatever we want to call it, comes in. When we stop breathing, the soul leaves the body and the physical body isn't animated anymore. But the chakras become libraries where we store information. So for example, as many of you know, I'm a clairvoyant. I've read for over 6,000 people around the world. I also am trained in about 7 different kinds of healing, from hypnotherapy and past life regression, soul retrieval, holographic repatterning. I go into people's fields and help to shift and clear beliefs that have frozen them into old patterns. And of course, they have to want to do the shifting. You know, it's not a passive exercise. We have to do it together. But I've discovered that with my clairvoyant and clairsentient abilities, that by putting my hands basically over their chakras, I can close my eyes and tune in and actually see what the thoughts, the beliefs, the traumas, and the emotional patterns are that are stored in each one of the chakras. And obviously, just like if you had a fan wheel that you wanted to turn smoothly so that the flow of air was good, if you wind up with a lot of jumbled mess, tangled belief systems that are in opposition, or erroneous beliefs, or things that are really not helping you, that are blocking the movement of the fan, then obviously you have a problem, because the fan then becomes dysfunctional. It becomes sluggish, it becomes blocked. Everything is filtered through whatever's stored in that chakra, whether it's hurt, anger, fear, rage, vengeance, victimization, you know, poverty consciousness, any of those things. They can all get stored in there. Carolyn Mace actually once said that our biology becomes our biography, meaning that when we store, let's say, rage, we might find ourselves, or grief or sadness, we might find ourselves getting cancer. If we have a heart attack, we might find that we never forgave our father that abandoned us when we were young. So she's talking about the fact that even if you have a strong constitution, eventually if we carry these dysfunctional patterns in our systems, they can not only block our current life, but ultimately can result in us getting sick later on. So when we start talking about light, light is a very simple but powerful mechanism to begin to flood our bodies with new frequencies and help to dissolve these old patterns. It sounds incredibly simple, and actually it is, but it's also very powerful, because at the end of the day, everything is made of love first, sound second, light third. So by invoking what are called the great Chohans, or the great masters that oversee the flow of these rivers of energy that we call light down here in this world, we actually can hook into very powerful healing rays. Each one of these rays has a different function. For example, the red and the orange ray is literally like a fire that can come in and cut through old belief systems and begin to literally dissolve them, just like a purifying fire would. The blue-white ray, which is kind of like the blue that you turn on a gas stove and you see that intense white-blue flame, that one is also very cleansing, but it can also bring great energy. It can energize you. So those, in the order of how you want to use the rays, this is sort of the order that I'm sharing with you. The next ray would be the white ray. The white ray is a purification ray. And literally you just imagine your higher self above your head, about 24 inches. It's like a beautiful white orb. And you actually ask for the masters to come in and down ray that color to your higher self. And then your higher self down raise it to your body, so it becomes like a light shower that flows over you. And you want to just think of 4 major sections. What your thoughts are, this would be the top chakras. So you downray the color into the top chakras to clear out all negative thoughts, negative thinking, all of that. You downray it into your throat chakra, because this is your creative expression, what you say in the world. I'm not enough. I'll never succeed. I'm poor. He doesn't love me. Everyone always leaves me. Whatever the story is, we want to clear out the negative speech that continues to make you manifest this negativity. Then you downray it into your heart. Now this is your relationship life. This is how are you with every other person. Are you angry? Are you hurt? Have you forgiven them? Are you still mad at them? Whether it's your mother, your father, your lover, your wife, your children, this is your relationship section. And then finally, the lowest section is right down there in the first, second, and third chakras. This is your emotional area that has to do with how you feel about yourself. Are you in power? Are you using your power wisely and well? Do you have low self-esteem? Do you have negative self-talk? What is it? So you want to really take a light shower with each one of these energies coming down one by one. The red orange is first. It's a cleansing, purifying ray to clean away the old. The blue white is next, cleaning and energizing. The white is next, and this one aligns you with your higher self. And the green one is next. These four are the first four essential. The green is a healing ray that's connected with Osiris and the Christ, and it comes down and you'll literally feel it balance both sides of your thinking, both sides of your speech, both sides of your heart, and both sides of your emotional body. Now, if you want to do more than green, you can go to pink next. That one's for love. The Divine Mother Mary oversees that ray. If you want to go for wisdom, you can go for like a kind of an indigo Isis blue. That one's very good for bringing wisdom. And you can also finish with the violet flame of Saint Germain, which he oversees the ray of the masters. And that one is a great ray. So this is sort of the order: red, blue, white, white, green. Those four are essential. Do them every day. It takes you 5 minutes to do them once you get into the habit of it. And you'll find that what will happen is you'll feel lighter. And then you might find that your issues start to come up. If your issues come up, keep doing the exercise because the issues have come up to be cleared. They will start clearing, and they'll clear within a matter of a few days if you stay on target. Very, very important. So this is just a little teeny preview of the light codes of Ascension. If you'd like to know more about this amazing series, by all means check us out on our website, and we hope to see you for the webinar series. In the meantime, God bless.